Hello, everyone. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel today, The Study of Antiquity and the Middle Ages. As always, I am your host, Nick Barksdale, and today we are joined by a very special guest. Many of you are going to take one look. You know who he is. You've read his books. You've watched his lectures. You've listened to him. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Dr. Cline.
Wonderful to be here. Thank you.
This one was kind of a random question. I had actually seen this pop up a few times online, and I personally never really thought of it this way, but I mean, I could also be very wrong. Letty Zarati asked, along with a few others, is there archaeological evidence that links the sack of Troy with the Sea Peoples?
Short answer is no. There isn't anything that links the sack of Troy with the Sea Peoples. Having said that, I would position the Trojan War in the larger context of the collapse. It's a story about one of the cities that we know archaeologically is destroyed at that period. The problem is that while we have two cities at Troy, Troy 6 and Troy 7a, that are both destroyed, one of them, 6, looks like it's destroyed by an earthquake. And then, of course, the question is, would the Mycenaeans have taken advantage of the earthquake to storm the city? The other, the following city of Troy 7a, is destroyed by humans, right? You've got arrowheads in the streets, you've got bodies lying there, definitely destroyed by humans. The problem is, who are the humans? Who destroys it? The timing is right, somewhere 1190, 1180, 1177. So is it the Mycenaeans, as Homer writes about? Or is it the Sea Peoples? It could be the Sea Peoples. Can't rule that out for sure. And in fact, if you say the Mycenaeans took advantage of the earthquake and captured Troy 6, then you have to explain who captured Troy 7a. In which case, Mycenaeans in the first, Sea Peoples in the second. That's one of the ways I lean upon occasion. Or earthquake in the first, nothing involved with humans, but Mycenaeans in 7a, in which case no Sea Peoples anywhere in the picture, unless you say the Mycenaeans are part of the Sea Peoples. So I teach a seminar to freshmen every couple of years, and I'm actually teaching one right now. We're finishing up teaching online. And so that is our major question at the end of the semester is, are the Sea Peoples involved? Are the Mycenaeans involved? Who captures what? And every year I change my mind. Every year. And in fact, I'm like, is Homer correct? You know, how much can we use? Is Homer Bronze Age? Is he Iron Age? This and that. Frequently, I say that the story in the Iliad is telescoping both 6 and 7a because the city Homer describes matches the grand city of Troy 6, but the destruction matches the destruction of 7a. So I'm like, well, if Homer is compiling things, not writing them down, but compiling them 500 years later, could he telescope both of them? I'm like, of course he could. In fact, I think he telescopes stuff that is 200 and 300 years earlier than that, right, with the Ossawa Rebellion. But anyway, so could the Trojan War have anything to do with the Sea Peoples? Yes, it could have. No definitive evidence yet. And even if it does or doesn't, overrunning Troy, I think that they could have made up part of the Sea Peoples as well. One of the other groups is known as the Teresh, and they may well be the Trojans from the Troad. We just don't know. So yes, I think Troy and the Trojan War is part of the collapse. That's for sure. It goes down along with the Mycenaean city-states and the other Hattusas and all that. So, but is it specifically Sea Peoples that do it in? Very hard to answer right now, but I won't be at all surprised if we're able to figure it out in the future because excavations are ongoing at Troy.
It's true, and for my subscribers who asked, hang in there because you never know. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out the links in the video description below, where you can also acquire Digging Up Armageddon, The Search for the Lost City of Solomon by none other than Dr. Eric Cline. It is a fantastic book that takes you through not just the history of Megiddo, but the history of those who brought it to our understanding, who guided us through it, who excavated it, the hardships and drama that they endured, and the fascinating stories of the men and women who shaped archaeology of their day. It comes in a book format. You can get it on Kindle, but also what is absolutely fantastic is if you get and download the audiobook, you get to listen to Dr. Eric Cline himself take you through his awesome work. And I can't recommend it enough.